Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Irrigation Expectation 2. I am Rawrquaza. Today, this is, this is the episode after last episode, recording it basically immediately afterwards, so my throat is just fucked. Apologies, my voice is just fried. I'm not rolling a die or anything. I'm not doing the... If you watched the last video and you voted in the Discord, this is not that one. Hashtag salmon, baby. We're gonna play as Huntress. I don't know... Oh, I read that as, instead of Titanic, I read that as thick plains. It was hard to see, which is appropriate because we're playing as Huntress, who is quite thick. What has changed about Huntress? She got a marginal, very slight change to her 4th skill. The proc coefficient is now 0.2 instead of 0.1. Pretty good. What's this? Alright. You know, I don't know. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to deal with lunar coins and the bazaar and things like that. I like the bazaar, but I don't like having to pay lunar coins for it. I like lunar items to a certain extent, but I don't like the idea of having to spend lunar coins for them. I would like them to be more of just a random occurrence. Especially now that you can get like a bunch of lunar coins just from playing the game, which is fine. It's like lunar coins are now sort of a reward, but also they, you know, I don't know. I talked a little bit about this last time. They're a reward, but also they're very strong if you get a bunch of them. What does this mean for us? Every 30 seconds we get a free suck. Pretty hot. It's like half-price day at Arby's. I don't know what that means. Just waiting to aim my suck. I'm not even shooting, I'm just waiting. 4 seconds, come on. Here we go. Suck it up. That's good suck. Get wrecked. I think the suck is very strong. Crowd control. I don't think it's very good with Gesture of the Drowned. It might be okay. If we stack more of them, it would be really cool. But, I think there's better choices. But I also don't want to spend, you know, 1,000,000 coins trying to get more gestures. Maybe the correct option is you only buy lunar pods when they show up. There's the teleporter over there. I want to get that item chest right there. What's in here? Oh. Tempting. Tempting to the point of I'm gonna take it and then see where we are after the teleporter event. It is a 23-second cooldown, but I think that's not terrible. I don't know, it might be pretty bad. Maybe if we had some fuel cells or something. Corpse bloom might be good too. I don't know. This is a weird situation. I don't know if either of these are the items that I would like. Ideally. What is my ideal item? You know, I don't know. Maybe drones, maybe like... Drones isn't great damage, but at least, you know, they go and do stuff, seek out things by themselves. Missiles would be alright. Missiles would probably be ideal. I think that's probably optimal. With one gesture and no fuel cells. If we had, like, a fuel cell, or ideally multiple fuel cells, I would probably want a, one of them cool freaking royal capacitors. So those are really good. I also regret not taking the suck cube for the boss fight? Will this work? Nope. Well, maybe it does. I don't think so. It's a little hard to tell. Stealth Kit is very good. It's a very strong defensive item. This losing aggro is very, very useful for staying alive. Should be trying to focus the boss here if we can. How am I gonna live without you? I want to know. No, but actually the foreign fruits is going to be useful in about 4 seconds. So it is going to line up pretty well with my need. It allows me to play pretty sloppily. We can actually use the arrows to hit the tentacles on the Vagrant. I think that's how you play this fight. Put it right here, and then the tentacles get hit. We're gonna start doing that soon. I was ready for it, but I wasn't ready enough. So we're gonna ditch like hell. I'm out. Don't hit me, you piece of jerk. Piece of jerk. Piece of jerk. Now I want jerky. Thanks. You guys like jerky? If you're a meat eater and you don't like jerky, what's wrong with you? Does anyone not like jerky that is a meat eater? Vegetarians, of course, accepted. I'm gonna... Ow. No. Oh. Alright, I take it back. Foreign fruits is great. It's so good, actually. Very, very strong. Glad we took it. Not dead as a result of it. Would have had to play this very differently. Oh no. Not yet dead. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go. Stealth kits are great. I'll take them. Stacks duration, not chance. I believe that the 57 leaf clover does stack chance. Maybe. Which is very strong. But of course we don't have a 57 leaf clover. I don't know, how's your day been? I want some beef jerky now. Beef jerky, the only problem with beef jerky is it's really expensive. That's literally, otherwise it's like the perfect food. It's salty and delicious. And whether you're into teriyaki or, you know, spicy teriyaki or sweet mustard or whatever, there's a teriyaki or a beef jerky for you. Man, I love beef jerky. But I never buy it because it's $4,000 each. And I am not rich enough from all of this YouTube ad revenue. So make sure to support me on Patreon, where you can send me a monthly portion of jerky. If you really want to. I probably will not buy jerky with it, though. If I'm gonna be honest. You'd have to specify, hey, use this to buy jerky, and then I would be like, okay. Thank you for the $10,000 donation, because that's how much jerky costs. And then I'll say I got jerky, but I'll actually just buy a house. Because, man, that would be nice. $10,000? Can you imagine just, like, obtaining $10,000 via some sort of lottery mechanism? What would you do with $10,000? I can tell you right now, it would not be buy jerky for me. It would be, like, buy a house for my wife and I. That would be very cool. But, you know, it might be something else. It might not even be, if you have a house, it might not be a bad idea to buy another house with $10,000. That seems like a solid investment. Of course, I'm not an investment, you know, portfolioist. I don't know anything, in fact, about money. you should not talk to me when considering your financial investments, because I will do you dirty. If I knew how to money, I would not be in possession of 0 houses. I feel like owning a house is the first thing that I would do. But maybe that's not the first thing that you do. Maybe owning a house isn't as cracked up. Maybe that's how they get you. They try and you own a house, and then it costs a lot of money, and then you don't have the money to do other stuff with. But like, I don't know. I'm at a point in my life where I don't have a house in the first place, and I don't have the money for a house. So it's like we're missing the seed that I could even potentially grow into. Oh man, I shouldn't talk about money, dude. It's hard. I took one of those, Rawrquaza and I, a couple years back, took one of those, what's his face? But like, the financial peace classes. The guy. And it taught us some useful information that we still use to this day. But did we, I mean, I think most of it is like strategies and common pitfalls people make, strategies to overcome common problems, which is useful information. But, you know, I don't know. We're only halfway following some of the things. It's like being, I don't know what this is like, so I'm just talking out of my ass, but it's like doing Alcoholics Anonymous 12 steps, you know? You start doing one of the steps, get done with that, you feel good about it. You start doing the second step, and it's like, you know, or I could just, you know, relapse into my old spending habits and buy a bunch of beef jerky. You know, beef jerky's really good, so I should do that instead. Because my animal brain says instant gratification is better than saving money. And doesn't matter how you slice it horizontally or vertically, it's still beef jerky. It still costs a lot of money. I could probably make my own beef jerky. Oh, dude, backup mag's so good. However, I don't know how to make my own beef jerky, and that would probably require some sort of fancy jerk oven. When people say jerk as like a type of meat, they're talking about, that's like not jerky though, right? Jerky and jerk are two different things. Jerk is like, I want to say, New Orleans style, southern dish. I don't know what jerk is though. It also might be a dance. I don't, not 100% on that one. Now I just want meat. I went to a restaurant, speaking of meat, yesterday. Had a delicious, absolutely delicious burger. The restaurant it's called Stanford's. It's like a medium high, it's not high quality, but it's like higher quality than your normal like fast, it's not fast food. You sit down at a restaurant, it's a little bit more expensive. It's like a 3-star restaurant, 3.5-star restaurant. I actually don't know what the different stars are, but hey, we got a beetle friend. But burger was a Wagyu beef burger. Wagyu? Wagyu? I don't know. But it was a Wagyu beef burger. It was really good. Came with brie cheese on it. Just on it. Had some Dijon aioli. Oh, delicious. Arugula lettuce? Arugula? I don't know how to pronounce all these words, dude. What do I look like? Some sort of freaking French knowledge person that knows all of this shit? Arugula, the famous French lettuce. Spinach shit. I don't know, it was really good. It was delicious. It also had bacon jam. Bacon jam! Bacon jam. Bacon jam. It had bacon jam. It had bacon jam. Bacon jam. That's all I'll say. Okay, so chalk this one up. There's a fan there. There is loot up here, so put that, another one on the chalkboard. Mark another one down. Bacon jam. Did you know that bacon jam exists? I do now. It's delicious. There was also slices of bacon, and it was well done. It was well cooked. Bacon, not like... I'm very particular about my bacon. It needs to be... Apologies to all the vegetarians and or vegans that are watching this video, but this is a meat discussion video. Probably, like... Anyway, never mind. I'll nip that on the bud. Bacon has to be well done. I'm like Jack Sprat from the nursery rhyme, you know? I eat no fat. And you know what? My wife loves fat. She will eat no lean. She will eat lean, but you know, we don't actually clean the plate between us. So the rest of it kind of falls apart after a certain point. But you know, I like my meat really lean, which is funny because Wagyu beef is like mostly fat or something. It's like a really high concentration, very nicely marbled. But I don't know. Burgers, I don't like gristle. I don't like chunks of fat that I chew in my mouth. I want that shit to be burned off. But the burger was really good. My bacon, you know, they have bacon presses. That makes the, like, when you cook bacon, it like bubbles up, it boils, it cooks the fat, and the fat kind of bubbles up and lifts itself off of the pan if you don't have a bacon press. The bacon press presses it down so that the fat cooks evenly, and you know, you lose a lot of the, or it doesn't, I don't know, dude. It's weird. But I do like my, the bacon press pushes down those kind of fat nodes and cooks them really well so that some of the stuff is taken out. And that's good to me. And it was cooked like that. The bacon. There was bacon jam. I don't even know what to say about the bacon jam, other than it's bacon jam. It was delicious. The burger was very good. And now I am so freaking hungry. Why do I record these right without eating? Right after, like, before I go to food or something. I need to choose a different time to record. Bacon jam, dude. But anyway, how you been? I want beef jerky. Dude, I wish I was getting paid by some sort of jerky enthusiasts group, or maybe I don't know. I could advertise for you. Just be like, hey you, have you heard of bacon jam? It exists, motherfucker. Go here and get some. That's the kind of advertisement that I would watch. I don't want any of this, like, watching people eat stuff and laugh. Oh my lord. 2 gestures of the drowned. What does this even mean? "12 seconds. That's very significant. Alright, I should hit the teleporter. We're gonna get these items first, though, actually. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. I don't even know where to go from here. Mushrooms are like meat. I love mushrooms. Sticky bomb. This is actually a great question. I'm gonna get the sticky bomb. I don't remember if there was stuff up there or not. We're just gonna go. I really am not playing incredibly optimally. We're spending a lot of time talking about bacon jam and staying on this level, combing for items. Like, I'm not following my own best practices But, oh my god. That's alright. Sometimes you just gotta be yourself. And myself right now is real freaking hungry. Maybe even to the point of hanger. I'm not hangry yet. We'll get there, I'm sure. Gonna be real hangry if this boss murders me. They seem to be synchronized. Ooh, I don't like that. Synchronized a little bit in shooting each other, or they were until they just started shooting balls at me. Wait, Dune Strider is nasty, man. I had a run today. I was streaming, and we had like 3 Dune Striders from a Shrine of the Mountain. 3 or 4, I don't remember. But they all ended up sucking each other, and none of us, it was like the second stage, so none of us had any movement skills or anything. So we couldn't get out because of the suck stacks. Each of them were, you know, sucking us at the same time, so we literally could not escape the suck. And we ended up dying very fast. Despite having NG turrets in the suck with us, healing us. 2 NG turrets. Could not out-heal the suck. But I was playing as Artificer, and I didn't have any movement speed, and someone else was the NG, and then another person was mul-t. They had actually died first. I don't know, maybe they had used their dash earlier or something. But the damage inside of the suck zone is not to be taken lightly, man. How are we doing? I don't know. I think we're doing okay. You can break the suck tether. Make sure. It's important to break the suck tether, otherwise... You know where I want to go? I want to go to that place. It's got, like, speaking of meat, they give you, like... Oh, shit. Thank you, my healing item. They give you, like, a pot, and you fill it with... Or it's filled with oil, and then you... It's a restaurant, and you... they bring you, like, a plate of meats and vegetables and such, and you cook your own food right there, and you'd be like, oh, you have to cook the food? Why are you doing it? Because it's delicious. It's kind of engaging. Forgot what the restaurant is called. It's not what I was looking for. I was looking for damage, game. I don't want Dios. Don't want Dios. So cute, though. I wonder if Dio is Hopo's pet or Paul's pet. Because Dio's best friend is based off of someone's pet, and I don't remember. I don't remember, dude. Okay, let's see if we can stay on this man's butt to cause him to... Well, we have to also not die to the other things. That's the big problem. If you stay... Theoretically, if you stay on this man's butt, he doesn't laser you. Ah, but we kind of got in his face a little bit, so that's fine. Ouch. This is kind of weird healing, but it's working, so screw you, buddy. Don't like that greater wisp. Okay, let the laser happen. We're gonna pop out, pop this down. We're killing this guy because he gives good money. How are we doing on damage? I mean... I don't know, dude. Not really great. I've had definitely much better damaging runs. Watch out for the Elder Lemurian stacks. Ouch. Okay, hit this, hit this. Brass contraptions. This is fine. Fire brass contraptions no longer immediately always one-shot you every time. So that's cool. I'm into that. Fire elites in general. Oh, it hurts though. Remember when I said fire elite brass contraptions no longer automatically instantly one-shot you? I take that back. Fuck brass contraptions, they do too much damage. It's just not okay, the amount of damage that they do. I am also only Huntress. Huntress being the squishiest. What do we got in here? Missiles. Fuck. I'm going missiles. What is our cooldown on missiles? 2, 1... 12 seconds. You know what? That's fine. Oh, no! No, why? Why? What have we done? Gotta not get blindsided by these contraptions. We have a will to live now. We have become bombs. Carrier of runs. This is now a sticky bomb run. Only the sticky bombs matter. Everything else is inconsequential. How many sticky bombs are we gonna have after this? A very decent amount. A game-affecting amount of sticky bombs. Not going to be near the 39 that you need for 100% chance, but it's still going to be extraordinarily significant. We're going to kill these jerkwads over here. There are 2 legendary chests on this stage. Also, my missiles can apply sticky bombs, which is very cool. Where are you? I dare you. Show your face. Where are these bombs coming from? Go kill that thing, please. We're losing our attack speed. That's fine. It's worth it for the sticky bombs. Oh, it's... I don't like... Gotta be careful. It'd be a terrible thing to throw the entire run. As I die to some freaking crabs when I have all these sticky bombs. Okay, how much is this thing? 3,800. Easy. Nukahana's opinion. That doesn't do much. I don't think. Nukahana's opinion is really good on characters that can heal a lot. Can we heal a lot? Not really. We have leeching seeds, but it is a percentage of your max health that needs to be healed in order for it to proc. Hello. Please spawn enemies for me, that I may gain a better tier 3 item. Pretty okay with these white items too, because I can turn them into additional sticky bombs, and we're, you know, more sticky bombs the better, because they stack, you know, damage and chance. I would be a fool not to take the stickies. I don't have nearly enough money for this. We're gonna go upstairs and see what's going on there. Oh man. Washinderu. Infusion. Hopefully counteract the lack of any health maximum that this character has. Somewhat. On some level. Oh, there's crabs everywhere, dude. Oh, it's not good. There's many freaking fire crabs. $24 is very good. We're getting close. It's 5% on the first one. Chance to hit, or chance to get a sticky bomb, and then 2.5 for each additional sticky bomb. And then they also stack damage. 3,800. I need like one more enemy. One more big enemy. Are you a big enough enemy? Yeah, there we go. Ceremonial dagger? On my sticky bomb run? It's more likely than you think. Sticky bombs can also apply... Or, sorry, ceremonial daggers can also apply sticky bombs. So this is a very strong synergy that we have going right now. We got missiles going. We got freaking lunar coin right here. Thanks. I don't know whether I want missiles or the healing, but I think the missiles are probably more damage at least. I mean, certainly. We don't have any healing. We have Leeching Seed, that's about it. Wow, look at this incredible teleporter event. Filled with enemies in danger. We're only 32 minutes in. Like, the build is pretty sorted. You know, we aren't gonna really need much in our lives, other than more mobility and... I mean, healing would be nice. Max health would be better. Max health is more important than healing, I think. And then healing becomes more important the more max health you have. Just think of it as healing. When you take damage, you're just lowering your max health, or you're lowering your health. Current health. Current health is just max health, but you know, you can make it higher. It's a weird, I mean, you know, max health is very important. Current health, someone quote that. Current health is just max health, but it can be raised. Okay, teleporter's up there. Maybe I should just hit it. Oh, that's a golem that's just dead. Or Colossus. No problem. Easy sticky bomb run. We could have tried to look around for Challenge of the Mountains, but I don't know, dude. This is a very strong run. This is the kind of run that we definitely... Sticky Bombs is very, very strong. We can do anything we want now, pretty much. Another beetle friend. Dude, I'm into that. Take the aggro for me. While I just let these knives and auto-firing missiles do all the work. It's very AFK friendly. Not completely yet, but not bad. Pretty close. We just need like full crit, and then we'll be, that's the run, basically. The run's already pretty much in the bag. Let's talk about meat. Bacon jam, dude. I ate it all. I ate that burger. It's gone. Only the memory of it remains. Did it make me a better person? Literally, yes, because I have turned its sustenance into this commentary that you see before you. So I hope you enjoy. Is this the title of this episode, Meat or Bacon Jam? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe it's not that at all. Maybe I forgot. Forgot that this episode was supposed to be something special. That happens literally every time. And then I have to go back and like, what the hell was I thinking? Give me the items. I want the items, game. My beetles are very confused. Another sticky bomb, very strong. You know, the other thing that I have a craving for is, like, Brussels sprouts. I love roasted Brussels sprouts. Are you guys with me? At a different restaurant, they have, it's called BJ's, first of all. That's the first bit. I don't know if it's a chain. It's called BJ's. Haha, blowjobs. That's the first step. But it's actually, like, pretty good food. Pretty respectable establishment. They're not making the blowjob joke. It's like someone's name or something. Anyway, unfortunate. But their food is kind of expensive for what it is. It's kind of like a sports. It's a brewery. They brew their own beer, that kind of stuff. But they have, as an appetizer, just roasted Brussels sprouts, halved roasted Brussels sprouts in like a sriracha freaking, like some sort of sauce. It's really thick and delicious. I want some of that. But just roasted Brussels sprouts with like some oil, some salt, some pepper. Put it in the oven. Mmm. The only reason I'm not enjoying that right now is many reasons, one of which I don't have any Brussels sprouts, and another of which I'm recording a video at the current moment. Why do we do these things to ourselves? Why don't we just enjoy Brussels sprouts at all hours of the day? Pair it with some meat, maybe some bacon jam. Mmm. How do you make bacon jam? I don't even know. Is it... Do you just mix bacon and jam, or is it like put the jam in the bacon, bacon in the jam? What's the jam made out of? Is it fruit? Is it like fat? Are we talking? Is this fat? I don't like fat. I've gone on record as saying fat's gross. So what the hell is bacon jam, and why is it so goddamn delicious. Dude, I don't know. Maybe it's just, maybe the bacon jam is gross, and what I was liking... Oh, there's also caramelized onions on that burger. Did I mention that? I didn't. I don't want to be frozen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what I was tasting was not the bacon jam that was delicious, but maybe it was the, aioli. Some sort of aioli, whatever it was. What kind of aioli was it? Some sort of mustard? I think I said it. Anyway. This run is nuts, and I am getting to the point where I'm gonna have to make a decision soon. And I think the decision is already predestined. Like, I could keep going for all of eternity, but all I can think about is food. So unfortunately, like, we're gonna get to the next stage. There's gonna be a choice to make. I'm gonna have to choose to obliterate myself or not, and I think the choice is clear. I think I'm gonna have to obliterate myself for that sweet, sweet food. It's not gonna be bacon jam. But maybe we can make something else. Man, the damage on this run is insane. Hopefully in the future, like, this is such a good run. Hopefully in the future we'll have more runs like this, don't worry. It's not the last time Quaza will get a decent run. I've taken not missiles. Not missiles heals me once every 10 seconds. I think we just rushed the teleporter for food. The food. And once again, like, you know, we've had this conversation before. I do want to put some longer, good runs on YouTube. It's just unfortunate timing right now. This specific run is so good at a time when I am so hungry. If you would like to see longer runs, we do. Haha. That's poop. It's caca, you big dumb idiot. Don't put that in your mouth. But we do longer runs on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rawrquaza. The link is in the description if you really are interested. But I'll try and, you know, we're gonna try and get some longer runs in here when possible. Kidamau! What are the mews for? Do you need food too? I fed you already. Where's my teleporter at? I'm looking for sparkles. I'm really just rushing the teleporter at this point. Hey, 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 hey! Kitty's scratching my chair, don't do that. It's a good way to get my attention, but you're gonna get a freaking spanking. Spank the kitties, bad. I don't spank my kitties. That would be weird. Don't spank your kitties, or your children. That's a fire bison here to end my run. Holy crap. It's nasty, dude. Popo feather, that's very useful. See, look, now we can just do this for eternity. This run is won. We won it. Good job. We're gonna get to the celestial portal. We're gonna win the game. Give myself 5 lunar coins. It's a good time. We're making bank. Gonna go eat some bacon jam, I wish. There's kitties on my desk, gonna go feed those. Don't do it. these dudes. Don't hit me. I have a double jump. Easy. Double jump is so strong. Incredibly easy teleporter event. Easy, no problem. Can't wait till new items are added so we don't just get sticky bomb printers and win the run. Let's go obliterate ourselves. Commit, unlock mercenary. Keep yourself safe. Hey, if you don't have it yet, there is a monster log here. Also, over in this general direction somewhere, I've been there, there's a secret hidden island. And it, you can get on it, and there's an Easter egg there. I'm not going to tell you what the Easter egg is. But it's worth your time. If you have like a bunch of jumps, bunch of Hopo feathers, or some sort of movement skill, cooldown stuff going on. It's pretty cool over there. The Easter egg. It's neat. So go check it out. This has been me playing Risk of Rain 2. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.